growed up, dog, I wanted to be a wrestler. Now it's 10 stacks and a pistol on my dresser. Thuggin' like Kane and my bitch thick like Aisha. Lil' cousin fell in math, I had to fuck his teacher.
Yo, what's
yo,
the dilly?
hey yo, what's goody? Yeah.
Motherfucking Ruthless Attitude, episode 22. Shout out to the Broken Mute Button Network, of course. You know what I'm saying, for having us on here. Continue to put up with our bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Like and
subscribe. As always, follow us on all social media platforms at the Broken Mute Button Network.
Yes,
you get little shorts and videos from all the other shows on the network and shit like that. Night 2 of the draft papers. What we talking about?
Man, there's a lot of good picks tonight, man. I like the shakeups tonight, man.
Was it better picks, or was it the fact that they had more picks?
It was more picks, and I think it was more pick centric because like they figured they had more time to kill, and they got that whole roster shit.
Yeah, that's a fact. So the show starts off with Patrick Mahomes, Logan Paul, and I show speed pull up. Random as fuck.
That was mad random.
I can't imagine the three of those guys hanging out together, but hey, I could be wrong.
And man, Patrick Mahomes, you hanging out, you with the wrong crowd, Patty, man.
Yeah, you
a good guy, B.
It's like, yeah, you're a face, you're not a heel, bro.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You're the face of a whole fucking football league, bro. But that's a fact.
Sidebar, like you said, they had your man, I show speed again with me. He goofy as fuck.
Yeah, he's really goofy. It was either him or it probably would have been your other boy, Kai Cenat.
Yeah, that's funny that you said that. Cause I was gonna say KSI, but I could see Kai Cenat being with him next.
I was actually kind of surprised that KSI didn't come back. You know what I'm saying? I expected him to actually show back up and shit like that.
Yeah,
I'm just watching. I'm just looking online just to make sure to see if there's gonna be if there's a chance that there might be, because there's always some back after the show drafts and shit that. So I'm just trying to keep it at just in case. All right, so let's get into it. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Fucking first pick of the night, Gunther and Kaiser.
Imperium Novinci.
Yeah.
That's crazy. They said Imperium. You see these niggas step out into the white shadow with no Vinci. That shit look odd as fuck.
Yeah, it is odd as fuck. But like crazy, I said, bro. I think they probably get a replacement. I know on the last show I said Ilya Dragunov, but he might not be because he's Russian. These niggas is Austrian and German. So it's like not even. So but then again, I don't know.
Leave it to them. I want to say events. Triple H will find somebody. He'll find somebody to put that shit together. He'll make it work. Sure.
I don't think he should be with them, but there was a couple of surprises that I didn't see, and some of them some of these shits was like, why the hell you even had to put it on the draft? Like that could have been like for the after show. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you.
Shit. Yeah, I agree.
Jade Cargill was the first pick for SmackDown. Obviously, they pushing the whole them two, Bianca and Jade.
Yeah. Yep.
You think it's gonna be them versus each other by WrestleMania? Because somebody always turns on somebody in the tag team.
But they're gonna get them the tag team titles first, though, bro. I think.
Yeah.
They're gonna definitely get them the tag team titles first, and then I think like after that, then they're gonna they're gonna get into their little feud and all that. I think, bro.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then Kevin Owens next.
Yeah, Kevin Owens was SmackDown, but Damage Control went right before that.
Right.
But at first, I was saying to myself, I was like, "Yo, they're picking a lot of women on SmackDown tonight."
Say that.
Then I said to myself, like, it's 4 women in Damage Control, and if they break up or somebody get kicked out of the group, that's another solo act you got or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And then like they drafted LWO, that comes with Zelina Vega. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
covering the grounds completely type shit.
Yeah. Clearly Rhea Ripley is going to stay there, you know what I'm saying? So that's about like 6 girls, you know what I'm saying? And they drafted Lyra Valkyria.
That was a good pickup for them tonight from NXT, yeah.
Yeah, and they drafted well, I don't think she even wrestles the Final Testament Karrion Kross wife.
Scarlett. Yeah,
I don't think she
I feel like she was in a mixed tag match though, bro. Like at one point in time with him, her and Karrion Kross.
She probably did, but she probably did the bare minimum. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit. I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but then after that, after the Kevin Owens pick, we got CM Punk.
Yeah, Braun Strowman.
The Pride. I hate that name, bro.
Oh my god, yo, they starting to make. They starting to make it even worse for them. They're making it even worse for them, bro.
They come out with these shiny suits and call themselves the Pride, bro.
Bro, every step of the way they're making it worse for them. I can't.
I don't know who's writing that shit, but this was like that shit. Kind of reminds me of Maximum Male Models.
Well, what's them bozos, bro? Mason,
Mansoor.
And Mansoor, right.
You notice that when they went to Saudi Arabia, they didn't let Mansoor play that character there.
Yeah,
they didn't even have him on the show at all. And he was always on every show they had in Saudi, but they did not let him come out for that character.
Wait, don't make us fuck you up, son. Get out of here.
But then again, like right there, like with the Pride, they got another female on SmackDown.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yo, can we agree that it's time for Montez solo push, bro? Like, it's over. It's past overdue.
I thought so too, but I don't know. After seeing this nigga,
I feel like low key they refuse. They delaying on pulling the trigger because they ain't gonna know what to do with Montez. I mean, with Dawkins next.
And if they do it, it's like obviously he was probably gonna have to be heel before he even does it, and he's shown that he's not really that great of a heel. You know what I'm saying?
But I think it's because they got him in that faction, bro. I think he'll thrive as a heel by himself.
His whole character is gonna have to 100% do a complete 180. Like he can't be like he get like everything wardrobe music. I mean, they try to change the music. That shit was trash. Like it just didn't work.
Smiling. He got. But I was gonna say like to the almost to the effect of the Rock, with the when he first joined the Nation. Now when he first joined the Nation.
Yeah.
But then I think that it would be too obvious that they trying to package him like that a little bit, because I think it will work.
Somebody needs to be sitting in the audience with a Die Montez Die sign.
Yo, that was ill, bro. That was some dirty work.
Somebody did that shit recently. That's why the screen was blacking out. I was like, yo, these
niggas is brutal, bro.
Then next pick we got Braun Strowman, who returned with the John Cena in the middle of the back of his head. Just let it go, bro.
Just let it go,
bro. Tiffany Stratton pick. Obviously, Tiffany's being shot to the main. Tiffany shot. They already shot her to the main. She's a main staple over there right now.
It's only right. She deserves it. Like she got the look for that joint. Like she got the athletic ability, bro. Like she can talk on the mic. She's the package, bro. Like plus they don't have a respectfully to all y'all. They don't have a blonde. They don't have a dominant blonde like that right now. Like
Charlotte's out right now, and Liv is on Raw.
And Liv ain't it really, bro. Like, I'm sorry.
We gonna talk about it. Oh
yeah, I know what you're gonna bring up though, but go ahead, proceed.
LWO, including Carlito, who turned on them.
Yeah, that was odd. Why did they do that? I didn't get that, bro. Like,
I guess that was their way of trying to continue the feud. I guess.
But that's trash though. Like once they did the draft, bro. It's time to reset everything. Let it go. Like, to break those stories and point out that that's the whole point of the draft, is for to reset.
But they literally just started that shit on SmackDown. So it was like, it kind of makes sense what they was doing. That actually surprised me that they got drafted to Raw. I ain't gonna lie to you. That surprised the shit out of me. I did not expect that. I expect Mexican Gang War to go on at least through SummerSlam, bro. And I'm keeping.
Listen, let it rock out a little bit, B.
My nigga, I thought that's what it was. I thought they was gonna let them niggas have Mexican Gang War for a little while, and they was gonna be good money. You know what I'm saying? What was after? Then Legado Fantasma went to motherfuckers with the SmackDown immediately after that. You know what I'm saying? So
Shinsuke went to SmackDown too.
Drew, of course, he was throwing a temper tantrum. That nigga's funny as hell, bro. Him and CM Punk feud is funny as hell, bro.
Yo, Drew, I like heel Drew, man. I like it. It's it's not 3MB Hill, bro. Like that shit was trash, and his other Hill run was trash too. But this Hill run, I like this one. I like this.
I kind of like Scottish Psychopath, but this one right here, this is the one right here.
Cause they let him like really get into his character, like who he really like, his personality type shit. That's shout out to Triple H, man. Word.
It's not only that; it's like he figured it out. You know what I'm saying?
It took long enough. Shit.
I mean, he had to leave. He had to come back. He got all buff and shit. Pause.
Get it, some badass gimmicks and all that shit. Like,
yeah, he came back into Scottish Psychopath and all of that shit.
Like
it's working.
Like you said, he figured it out. Shit.
It's working. It's working for him like right now. I think. In Judgment Day, that surprised me that they took forever. But then I realized that Rhea Ripley's out. It wasn't a part of the draft, and Damian Priest was automatically saved. So.
So you knew Judgment Day was staying put right, but it was that.
Yeah. So that I mean, and like I said, that shit surprised me. It didn't surprise me that they stayed. It just surprised me that they went so late until I realized who wasn't in it.
Right.
And then you had Naomi go. It's another
SmackDown. Another woman in SmackDown.
I don't honestly. I don't know how SmackDown is going to pull this off on a 2-hour show with commercials.
They low key stacked though, B. Like that's a
fact. Stacked. We're gonna talk about it. I'm actually trying to look up and find the behind the scenes picks and shit that happened. So we can go over how many. Yeah. So and then you got Ilya Dragunov, which that was like they didn't give him the same love they gave Carmelo Hayes when he went high up in the draft pick.
Yeah, plus he was low key like he had his little matches that was on the main roster anyway, like earlier this month type shit.
Yeah, so it made sense, you know.
Yeah. Then we got
he headlined it like all them damn NXT standard delivers in a row and shit.
Deliver joints, that's a fact.
Shit, he was just not in a non-title match and main evented over the title match at this year's. You know what I'm saying?
He got his shit working on, but like you said, I would think it would be dope for them to put him with Imperium.
Ilya Dragunov?
Yeah, I think so. That would be fire.
I don't know. I gotta think about that.
But then I could also see them feuding too, though. I was just about to say,
he had feuds with him. So yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? But so far, so good. A good draft. Next was Chelsea and Piper. That's two more girls that's eventually probably going to break up at some point.
Yeah, they even though I like the chemistry that they got, like, but it's not even them because it's Chelsea Green that's really she really carrying them on the mic.
Yeah, she's carrying them. Yeah,
and it's Piper Niven that's doing the wrestling. You feel me?
Yeah, that's doing the yeah. I mean, Chelsea's not a bad wrestler, but
she ain't bad, but she just like
Piper.
She putting that work in. She putting that pain in. That's a fact.
Yeah. So. Yeah, but with that being said, who was the next? New Day. That was one of those. Is like at this point, they really need to even announce New Day.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That was one of those shits where it's like, come on, bro. Did we really need to have the New Day announced? They come in the after hours, like Shayna Baszler and Zoe Starks.
The behind the scenes joint. That's a fact.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So to me, that shit was kind of like a wasted time for somebody that you probably could have called like a bigger name or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Even if it was a bigger name that fucking was already still there. You know what I'm saying? You know, so Pretty Deadly, another wasted slot.
pick. I was just about to say that, bro.
You do realize that they mentioned Pretty Deadly over the Creed brothers on the show.
I don't get that shit, bro. Like I don't understand. Like they be trying. I don't know if Triple H trying to bury certain people. Like he put them in certain matches. Like you building niggas up, and then it's not like you shuffling niggas, but like you shuffling niggas low key. Like I don't get it, bro. I don't get it.
Yeah, Pretty Deadly to me. Them niggas is like pointless characters. Like I wish there was an NXT Europe so that way they could fucking keep
I was about to say for at best they enhancement characters be like
I understand like you gotta have enhancement characters, but like that one is probably like the worst. Like that's something that that's just not gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying?
It didn't require a pick on a draft. Like
and watch them niggas become tag champs this year.
I would hate that. That's just as bad. That's just as bad as the champions that we got now. With A-Town down or whatever.
A-Town down under. Yeah.
I hate them, bro. I hate them.
Then you had Lyra Valkyria. She moved up to Raw. That was a good pick.
Yeah, that was a good pick.
She just dropped the belt to Roxanne Perez, who I was actually super surprised didn't get drafted at all. Even though she said,
I was just about to say,
she did not
drafted on round 1.
She didn't get drafted at all. Like, and which is crazy because she said it on what's the name? I'm going to be getting drafted to the Raw SmackDown anyway, or during the draft. So I don't know if she might be after hours or they might have a plan for her. She's going to be somebody who's going to, because she's NXT Women's Champion, so she has to drop the title at some point. I don't know if they have a plan of where they're just going to have her do some kind of like come up like after SummerSlam or some shit, like some Raw or some shit like that.
She gonna get stuck in amongst that feud and amongst that with Io Sky and them.
She needs to come. I tell you what though, she needs to come up there on Raw immediately because SmackDown is loaded with women.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. She got a feud with fucking Damage Control, bro. Like that's the main faction. That shit like it's not really it's not really nobody else there, bro.
And then you got then the next pick was Candice and Indy. I kind of like what they building with them right now. And once I seen Candice and Indy went over there, I knew DIY was gonna go over there too as well.
You already know he going with his wife and all that.
Yeah, I knew that. That's just like Andrade going over to SmackDown, which to me tells me that Charlotte's coming back on SmackDown.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is another one that's gonna be another woman on SmackDown. Like, they're gonna be loaded, bro. They're gonna be loaded.
We don't know where Charlotte or Mommy is on, but Mommy I think is gonna go to Raw. Obviously, because she want her belt back. Yeah. Well, I don't know. They teasing like they acting like Liv and Dom is about to be a new power couple. That would be a crazy spin.
Yeah, that would be a way for them to pull him away from Judgment Day. I think on that type of shit.
Yeah, but because the Eddie and China shit probably ran this course for him, and it's probably time for him to do something, especially him as a solo act.
Yeah, I think he gonna end up turning face at some point in time. Watch.
Yeah,
I can see the perfect scenario where I can tell you the perfect scenario would be him fighting Ray at WrestleMania, and then him retiring Ray. Him retiring Ray.
I was watching I was saying to myself, it's about time for a Ray Hill turn in WWE, but like it's too late in the game. But I feel it's like John Cena.
It's too late.
Okay, I could dig it.
It's too late. It's too late. They should have did that with LWO when they had the chance. It's too late for that.
But next pick, Final Testament. I think that was a pretty good pickup for them because right now when you think about it, the only stable really is Judgment Day, and because Imperium is not really a stable unless they do add somebody. I think it works. It's just a matter of who they watch. Their first few be New Day.
Yeah, cause I can see that because it's just 2 and 2.
Or New Catch Republic is probably going there.
Did they didn't get drafted, did they?
They didn't show them. They probably gonna be on the after hours shit whenever they do one for Raw.
Okay. I don't remember saying that's what I'm saying. Like I can see you drafting them over Pretty Deadly, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, there's like other teams that should have been drafted that could have hit the show before them guys. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You got DIY was the next pick. Obviously, they're going there to turn heels. I guarantee you, all of them are going to be heels, and they're going to be a stable. And Dexter Lumis, I feel, is probably going to come back with them eventually.
Yeah, you know what though? That would be the only way that DIY would work for me, bro. I think that would be the only way they would make me care about them is that they turn heel and they brought Dexter Lumis back.
Yeah, but remember when they had the stable before? I don't know. It was Tommaso Ciampa wasn't a part of, so I don't know if it's going to be how it would look. You know what I'm saying?
That would be the only way I could get on board with DIY, bro. They got to turn
Eventually, they're going to do Tommaso Ciampa versus Johnny Gargano feud because they had all those matches.
Which I don't.
Yeah, we've seen so many of them in NXT. It's like you don't want to see it on a main roster, but they're going to do it. They're going to feel like some way that'll be a good show for WrestleMania or some shit like that. I bet you.
It's gonna be one of them nostalgic NXT throwback matches.
Yeah. There's a lot of them that they could do now because a lot of them on the main roster.
A lot of them on the
some
main
of
roster.
them, some of them will, and a lot of them will become world champs. Like Braun Breaker will be a world champ. Carmelo Hayes will be a world champ.
I could see Braun Breaker being the champ. I could see him main event in WrestleMania 42.
Already?
Yeah, 42.
Against who?
Whoever got that, I could be against Melo.
That would be fire. That would be fire.
That would be like fire because
because they headline Stand and Deliver and Melo beat him for the belt that one year. That would be fire.
I can see. I'm telling you, I can see Braun Breaker main event in WrestleMania. Like I think it's gonna be 42.
Yeah.
But this the only way that'll work, bro. They gotta put him with Paul Heyman. They gotta put him with Paul Heyman. They have
Paul Heyman bloodline is still over there on SmackDown, and he on Raw now.
It don't even matter. It don't even matter. At some point in time,
you think doing a line like eventually? Okay.
That shit is gonna disband, bro. He's gonna end up with Braun Breaker. If that happen, he's gonna end up as a champ. Watch.
That would be fire if he do that shit. Because clearly we looks like we're heading towards a Roman Reigns face turn.
Yep. You see how they were screaming for Roman Reigns, but last week on SmackDown, so they want Roman. We want Roman. Oh shit.
Sidebar, did you see that shit that Hulk Hogan? The shit I sent you about Hulk Hogan? What he said about Triple H hitting him up for the break. All right, so Triple H reached out to him and asked him about Roman Reigns breaking his streak, and Hogan told him straight up, no. Not with only 38 matches. There's no way hell he's breaking my streak with 38 matches.
He wasn't with the shifts. You know what?
We be like, fuck Hulk Hogan. We don't fuck with Hogan, but respectfully, I 100% agree with him.
I gotta respect him on that. Be like,
you can't have a nigga break your streak. I did 300 matches. This nigga did like 50 something. That's just crazy.
It's bad enough y'all gave him the most main events. Now you want to keep the belt.
Yeah, he had more main events than Hogan. Yep, and that's just because he did night 1 and night 2 main event back to back. He tied one night and broke it the next night.
He was stat padding, B.
Yeah.
He went to get that triple double and threw that rebound to himself.
So is Roman Reigns Russell Westbrook
type shit?
Okay,
I can't do it like that.
Or is he Jokic? Or is he Jokic?
Got no championship, B.
All right, then All right.
Them niggas got championships, man. Speaking of sidebar, I know it's a wrestling show, it's a wrestling podcast, even though I got a fucking Chicago Bulls hat on because it matched my sneakers, B. Shout out to the motherfucking New York Knicks, B.
Shout out to the Knicks.
We want to finish out Philly in Game 5. You know the fucking vibes, B.
Man, don't come on here jinxing our team. Anyway, nigga, next motherfucking
back to regular schedule program.
The next draft pick was Bronson Reed.
Big body Bronson.
And
Bronson.
Yeah, it was Bronson Reed, and then Blair Davenport was shocked the hell out of me because I thought when they said NXT, I was like, okay, because once they did that, I was like, okay, all right.
They about to get somebody crazy.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be Roxanne. I said, if it's not Roxanne, then who the fuck could it be?
It would have made sense for it to be Roxanne too, because like I said, she had her matches on the main roster too, like already.
Yeah, she was just there right after WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? So, but for shit that we missed on the last episode that came out after we recorded, the OC went to SmackDown. Cedric Alexander went to SmackDown. Ashante Adonis went to SmackDown. And then for Raw, and then Raw, Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, Ivar, Alba Fry, and Isla Dawn, which I thought was a dope move. And I thought about the tag title shit. So they might not be getting
on SmackDown.
No, they went to Raw.
Oh, okay,
so one thing I thought about is that I don't think that they plan is to have the women that got drafted to the show for the tag titles. I think if they still could go to both shows, but when they lose the belt, they got to stay on that specific show they got drafted on.
Sense,
yeah, I think that's what it was. I was confused in thinking that, oh yeah, we probably gonna get more titles. But with that being said, let's recap real quick the amount of women per show from the draft.
All right. So you got night 1.
Let's start with SmackDown. SmackDown, we got Bianca Belair. This is all. This is. I got it. This is all draft. Bianca Belair, Nia Jax. That was only 2 on the first night. And Meechin because of the OC. They only had 3 on that first night, bro.
Meechin, they kept. So OC stayed on. No, they went on Monday Night Raw, right? Or
no, they on SmackDown.
They're on SmackDown. Okay.
So during the draft they only pulled 2 or 3 women the night 1. So then the next night, so remember that they had 3 night 1. So the next night, which was the Monday night 2, they grabbed Jade, they got Tiffany Stratton, you got B-Fab who's a part of the Pride, you got Elektra Lopez who's a part of Legado Fantasmo, you got Naomi,
Tiffany Stratton.
Chelsea. I said that. You got Chelsea and Piper, you got Candice and Indy and Blair Davenport. Bro, they snatched up 10 women tonight.
Oh, you forgot about 2 more.
Who?
Pretty Deadly.
So overall in the draft, they drafted 13 women.
SmackDown.
Yeah. Yep. 13 women out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Well, I'm not even gonna do that because one of the women is in a part of the stable, so I can't even count it like that. But yeah, that's 13. One of the is part of a stable.
Okay.
And that was B-Fab. And so and then you got let's go to Raw. Raw, on the first night they snatched Liv Morgan.
Mm-hmm.
Alpha Academy. What's the old girl name?
Maxine.
Yeah. And Kiana James got called up. And then
right.
And then Damage Control. That's 4 girls right there. So that right now what am I at? Fucking 7.
Mm-hmm.
You got Zelina Vega.
Yep. Mommy gonna end up going with Judgment Day.
Yeah, but she wasn't part of it, so I'm not gonna count her yet.
Okay, all right, bet. Okay, all right.
You got Laura Valkyria and Final Testament. Charlotte. Charlotte. Scarlett.
So
that's and then they snatched up Zoe Stark. They snatched.
Yeah.
They snatched up Alba Fry, Shayna Baszler, and Isla Dawn. Nigga, these niggas actually
that was the behind the scenes joints, right?
Yeah, they snatched up 14 and 13. I want to know how the hell SmackDown's going to make this work on a 2-hour show.
That's gonna be insane.
Along with you got Bayley, that's already a champion,
right?
I feel Charlotte's going to come back there.
But. Gosh, that shit is gonna be so jumbled. Like that's crazy. That's gonna be crazy.
You know what I'm about to say?
That's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm about to say? Motherfucking mid-card titles.
They should have.
You give them mid-card titles, you gotta put them on TV. You gotta put them on TV if you get mid-card titles. Because think about it, there's still other women that's gonna get. What's the little crazy one that was down with the Eric Young and them crazy motherfuckers when they was a crew? What's her name? She was almost superhero. What's her name?
Ash. Oh, Ash.
Nikki Cross. Yeah. So you know what I mean?
Weirdo.
I was hoping to see by the end of the show that we got some more draft picks for the rest of the night, but it looks like nothing popped up. So. It is what it is, but
they was refreshing. Like how long they was doing that after the show? Like how
I have. Oh, wait a minute. It says breaking news. Let's see if it updated anything.
That'll turn my shit
I'm on the WWE website. Let's see if they put anything up here. Hopefully they did, so we can actually have it. Nope, they didn't. Yeah. All right, so they'll probably come up. Yeah, you guys gonna have to motherfucking look that shit up. If I see it, I'll put it into the description. The rest of the draft picks. Hey, you already know. That's us. That's all for tonight. We just only wanted to get on here and talk about the draft. I think it's a bright future for a lot of these people. Some of these people need to just hang it up like Pretty Deadly with their trash asses.
Bruh.
Oh, wait a minute. Even another woman. What's her name? What's Lou Pitbull? Lou one that be chilling with Maxine Dupree.
Oh, that's what that be with the Creeds. Her name was just on the tip of my tongue.
Ivy Now.
Ivy Now.
You got her. Yeah. You got her as well. Who's clearly going to be on
Raw.
On Raw. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. She's probably going to be teaming with Maxine. They probably going to do a team or whatever. Sidebar. Her ankle lock was terrible. She needs work. They need to send Maxine down to NXT and let her do a run as a wrestler. They didn't let her do that. They kind of cheated her.
Sidebar to the sidebar. What's up with that? What's that story about your man Chad Gable? They busted him with perks and all that. They busted him
that was a joke because they was doing the Perk Angle shit. Because he on his Perk Angle shit, they were saying.
Respectfully, Chad Gable. I thought they were trying to. They were just busting my chops. Because the angle sounds so real. Be like, oh shit.
Yeah, Perk Angle. But activated. I mean, he got his ass whipped tonight along with this nigga by Bronson Reed, which I thought Bronson Reed was gonna go to SmackDown. I literally told you that shit. It didn't happen. It is what it is.
Your man, like with your man CM Punk and Drew. That shit is funny how he's playing with this nigga. Funny. Like, yeah, how you had your man in the rafters and all that looking stupid.
No. What's funny is how AEW is playing with their fans. They sitting out there lying. I've been seeing too many videos and pictures of how the arena actually really be empty as fuck. Somebody actually recorded themselves at that shit and got all the way to the front row. He sat there. He recorded himself doing like a TikTok video. Yeah, I'm moving down here and see if I can see so many open seats. He moved down. He said, then I see that the same open seat is open, so I try to creep by, go past security. I moved down a little bit more. Then eventually I walked got onto the level floor, and I seen the seat was still open. Nobody ever came in, and walked right past security. They didn't check me, and I sat right down and watched the rest of the show. And the nigga recorded himself just sitting there. I was like,
crazy,
yo,
bro. Like we used to do that at the Garden when we used to go to see WWE, bro. Like my dad used to take us. Like we used to go to the front row and all that shit. But those shows is way more crowded than these AEW shows. Like
because these AEW shows be on TV. Them shows you probably talking about be live events.
Those are dark matches and all that shit.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So you expect that. Not fucking
not a live TV.
Not a live TV show.
Yo, that's crazy. And then I seen one of them shits where I think it was Edge. Edge was on the mic or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. And then they panned out to the audience, bro. Shit looked like he was in it was during the COVID era, bro.
Yeah, I mean, at least he got the chance to see something outside of WWE because he never got to. Christian did, but I bet you he's like it's probably not. The grass ain't green.
The grass. You took the words out of my mouth, bro. No diddy. Like the grass is not always greener, bro. Like.
And fucking with that being said though, the zone is dropping them niggas pay-per-views. They said the only good pay-per-view they had was All In pay-per-view. Other than that, everything underperformed.
What was that one that they had at the stadium and all that shit?
I think that was the one in London. Yeah.
So I think at Wembley, yeah.
Yeah, so they was able to opt out of the contract. They had like a 3-year contract with an opt.
Wow.
And I think they opted. I think they said it was 1 year and they opt out of it. One dude was in there sitting there crying, talking about how they put so much into boxing. They only put 5% attention into wrestling. They could have done good by wrestling. I was like, of course, there's always one nigga complaining. But whatever. It is what it is.
You gotta have product to put forward. Fuck.
Yeah, and the product is it. And like the matches is great, but when people watch wrestling, they want to see much more than just the matches. They want to see the story, the correct build-ups. You know what I'm saying? What I was watching right now, I watched it last week. There was one storyline that I thought was pretty good, and I know they're gonna fuck it up. And I
know they're gonna fuck it up.
It's not it's. I know most people probably I think it was going to be the Jack Perry and them shits. They're going to fuck that up because Tony Khan wants to be Vince so bad. But I think they're going to find a way to fuck that up.
Get that man a melted job and broke his neck. This nigga had to draft the next day with a neck brace on looking all stupid.
Pay-per-view money. Ain't no pay-per-views. Pay-per-view money going to run out. What they going to do with their pay-per-views? Obviously, they can find a quick turnaround. But as far as the money they probably would have made off of DAZN, how they gonna pay these wrestlers that they keep signing?
The only way for them to fucking rectify this situation right now is if they gotta beg Triple H to do an open door. They gotta do the forbidden door. Gotta be.
Nah, they need to just sell the company to Vince.
I don't think Tony Khan would do that, B. Like,
hell no, he would never do that. Shit, I remember when them motherfuckers wanted to buy WWE.
And plus, Vince still going through his shit that he going through right now.
Yeah.
That nigga radioactive right now.
That's a fact. Word. But anyway, y'all, we up out of here. Holla at us, Ruthless Attitude, episode 22.
Yeah.
This one is going to be an early drop. It should probably be out the very next day, afternoon or whatever. I don't know why I'm saying 22. This, because by the time you get to the end of the video, you be done watching it with me saying this. But like and subscribe, Broken Mute Button Network. Follow us on all social media platforms. Holler at us in the comments. You got questions. Even if you want to come on the show, if you want to debate with us or something, or just want to talk about something. I dare you.
Like and subscribe.
We out of here.
Yeah.
When I growed up, dog, I wanted to be a wrestler. Now it's 10 stacks and a pistol on my dresser. Thuggin' like Kane and my bitch thick like Aisha. Lil' cousin fell in mouth, I had to fuck his teacher. High school.